Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to J Art Studios. I am your host, Jay Voodoo Child, and today I would like to talk about tandem city leveling. With any scenario that involves passenger engines, when a city reaches level 5, it will then require, for the rest of the round, passengers. These passengers requirement are not consumed every 15 minutes like your other cargo required goods, and there's significantly more requirements for passengers than there are tons of cargo, but because they are not consumed, it's just a finite amount, and you haul until you can haul no more. At that point, you'll cease earning prestige, and obviously the stock of passengers at the city will be full, and you'll have reached minimum payouts. And that is the kind of the crux of why I suggest it's more efficient to level cities at the same time when they're right next door to each other and both require passengers, because you can only get passengers from other cities, and you'll have to go out to that city, pick up passengers, and bring it back to the destination. So just like in the video where I was talking about trying not haul empty on tracks, if you're just, let's say for instance, Paris is leveled, it requires new passengers, but Brussels has not leveled, does not require passengers, and it is fully stocked. I could say, okay, go out to Brussels empty and then come back with passengers. I'll only have one wait time, but I'm still traveling back and forth to complete that route. Now, when Brussels is full, I can haul passengers out there and I'll get the minimum payouts, but I'll pick up an extra wait time for picking up passengers at Paris to take to Brussels. Sometimes that's worth it. Many times that's worth it, in my opinion, because going city to city, you're traveling, 10 tracks, more tracks, depending on, what city you're using. I have been hauling from Lyon to Paris and just realized that the wait times are much better by going in between Brussels and Paris, so I switched right before going to this video. But sometimes even longer tracks is better because of the wait times involved, and you just have to play out with that. But when you get into situations where you can coordinate cities and you can say, okay, both cities level up relatively at the same time, sometimes a group can migrate. We're going to level up this city, and then we're going to go over here and level up that city. Power leveling. If you can get coordinated like that, what will happen is requirements will be very low or very high for passengers. The payouts will be very high, and you're traveling the tracks back and forth. And instead of just filling up one city, you're filling up both cities at the same time and getting significantly higher payoffs than you were if one city just decided to level up on its own and not really care about cities around it. So those people who are hauling passengers, which is a required good, and it takes, a day plus, depending on how many haulers you got, to fill up the capacity at a city. When someone's got maximum fleet on, passenger engines instead of cargo. So those people can earn significantly more money. And that's of particularly interest in Steam over Europe, because the people who are handling that aspect of the required goods for the region are typically your region mates. And with Steam over Europe, their success is your success. Your success is their success. So if you can do things to give your passenger haulers more money. That means more money going into their station buildings, more money going into their labs, into getting licenses, into purchasing workers, to making landmark donations. Anything that requires money, they're able to do more of because they're earning more. And that helps you out because it's helping the region out. And so, even on Classic, it's if you can have your corp mates making more money because they're doing the heavy lifting as far as passengers, and they're making sure your city is got that, don't have to worry about that anymore as far as passengers and that requirement, then your corp is going to do better. So, where possible, try and coordinate leveling cities at the same time and get paid for running passengers going both ways. It's more efficient and it's better for your region, better for your corp, or if you're that passenger hauler like I am right now, it's better for you. So just a little tidbit, and thank you all for watching. Hope this gives you some interesting things to think about, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.